How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and we are back with some more Clash of Clans. Yes, I may keep that in. I had to unmute the mic. Uh, I mute it a lot because I like playing the audio through the speakers, and yeah, that happens. So there's not much to really talk about today. I just wanted to get this video out to talk about, or Halloween officially launched and launched Halloween update. Not much of an update, really. The only thing they did was gave us a boost for our spell factories. This time they said spell factories, 1 gem each. So if you look at these, see the little 2-hour boost down there, 1 gem, 2-hour boost down there is also 1 gem. So if you wanted to, if you're in a time crunch and you really wanted to build your spells, especially like going after clans and clan wars, you can boost them for 1 spell until probably the end of the update. The other nice thing, and you may notice my base look a little bit different than it usually does. I don't release too many of these videos, even though I really should. So right now I've cleared off everything, but if we come in here and we look at a couple people's bases, we can see, let's take a look at nice E-Rocks. Visit. We see pumpkins. Now, I'm not much of a Halloween person for dressing up and stuff. Some people are, and this I think is pretty cool. They go in and they change a lot of the skins on the trees and different things. So like some of the bushes have pumpkins around them. The tree leaves have little faces in them. The trees themselves have little faces in them. And these, which are usually mushrooms, are actually now turned into just a big pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. And the logs also have some effects on them. Pretty cool. There is one new thing I did see on someone's property that I haven't seen yet. So I'm wondering if it is this year's. Is this guy right here, the Halloween Cauldron. That looks new to me. I haven't seen it before. So they did have, and does he have one from last year? No, but I do. So if we go to mine right down here, we have last year's. They do a little headstone. These things are usually worth, like this says 25,000 elixir. It usually gives you 75,000 elixir. So you get a profit of 50. Same with the Christmas trees once it's that time of year. Except these are for gold. So the other nice thing they've done, not nice, and all this stuff is just little. I mean, there's not probably no sense in doing an update, but it is little interesting things they do. So on mass attack, we can zoom in here. See, they changed around some of the spells. This time they actually changed around the lightning spell, which did recently get updated last month. You can see now it's basically filled up with bats. There's kind of like little poison clouds and stuff like that kind of go down, which is pretty interesting. I think they changed it for Christmas too. So that's what they've done with that spell. And come and look at another attack. I think Todd's attack. Where did he drop that spell? Okay. So this, if we look at this, the little ghost, you can see right up there up top, those things are kind of new, and they just sit there and they actually make noise too. I don't hear anything right now, but you may be able to hear it. Pretty funny, but they have little ghosts and everything coming up. So I found it interesting. So that's pretty much about it for this particular update. There's not much going on. Oh, I don't know. Did I talk about the spells? I may have talked about the spells. Yes. But yeah. So not much going on other than little cosmetic things in the 1 gem spell boost. If you're gonna attack back to back, those things may be worth it. But if you're interested in saving any of these things like the Halloween headstone, the cauldron, the Christmas trees coming up, this is one thing that I usually do is if we come into the editor, you can kind of get an idea, but you line all the way around it. I ran out of stuff. I could probably space things out a little bit, but I don't want to be completely defenseless either. So you leave it where things have to kind of spawn right around the edges, and this is kind of a trick to getting them to go right out there because Like I didn't do it for last year's Christmas, and it kind of jumped out right there, which is not too much of a big deal, but it makes it easier if it's right on the grass where you can't build anyway. So, but anyway, enough about that. Hopefully y'all enjoy this little update. There's supposed to be some big news coming up very soon for Supercell. I heard their Clash, as we saw in here in the news. The ClashCon is this weekend, and very curious to see what they have to say. I've update news and more. Don't miss a minute. So I've heard there's supposed to be some pretty big news. We will see, and we'll find out this weekend. But anyway, this has been Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.